Port Harcourt, the Garden City. It's day 6 of the final 8. Playing the third game of day 6 is Lagos Legends going up against KANO Pillars. And you can see the atmosphere is rising for what promises to be a blockbuster matchup between two of Nigeria's most storied basketball sides, the Lagos Legends, under the ownership of Marktown Flyers, and the KANO Pillars. The Legends, undefeated so far in the final 8, have been the story of the tournament. A team built on grit, balance, and belief, led by Coach Michael Ikima, the student of Coach Ogo Odaudu. This group has knocked down giants, including the reigning champions, Rivers Hoopers. In the overtime game yesterday, they showed depth, leadership, and character. Players like Patrick Abba, former Rivers Hoopers player, had 19 points in the overtime win here in Port Harcourt. Let's talk about leaders on the floor like Bright Akwete, Tolani Buhari, and the tireless energy of Garba Chimka. Talking about the KANO Pillars, one of the most respected names in Nigerian basketball, proud, tough, and physical. The Pillars are fighting for redemption after a rough start to start the final 8 under Coach Abubakar Usman, aka Mdabu, and assisted by Coach Ibrahim Maku. They have shown flashes of their old brilliance. Veterans like Azoma Dike, players like Chibuzo Njoku and Yusuf Tanko have shown experience and pride. Two things that make them dangerous is their power and precision. So this game is going to be legacy versus momentum. Pillars, legacy. Legends, momentum. The Legends want to stay perfect. The Pillars wants to prove they still belong among Nigeria elite. And you can see the Pillars quick to a 5-point lead in the game with under 7 minutes left. After the overtime victory against Hoopers, you can see a slow start so far by the Lagos Legends. On the floor for Legends, Chimka Garba, Tolani Buhari, Lawrence Modupe, Lucky Subeb, and Patrick Abba. Azoma with the steal. Azoma driving. No, caught under the baseline. On the floor, Ame Eje for KANO Pillars. We call him Okito. Yusuf Tanko connects on the 2. We have Harrison Atta and Shea on the floor right now for KANO Pillars. Patrick on the ball, crossover. Patrick. Lucky connects on 2. And the lead is down to 5. Under 6 minutes left here in the first quarter. Lucky to Patrick. Patrick missing the three. Rebound, Yusuf Tanko. Yusuf gets the ball to Harrison. Yusuf. Shoot but missing. Rebound, Patrick Abba. Lucky bringing down the ball for Lagos Legends. Under 6 minutes left here in the first. The scoreline, KANO Pillars 9, Lagos Legends 4. Legends yet to lose here in Port Harcourt. Sits on top of the final 8 table and will be looking to stay undefeated. But KANO Pillars trying to find our way back. We look to defeat the Legends. Azoma connects for 3. With under 5 minutes left, the lead is up to 12. Sorry, the lead is up to 6. Tolani to Lucky. Lucky being guarded by Azoma. Patrick shoots. Missing. Lawrence with the rebound. The ball back to Patrick. Now Tolani. Tolani gets last touch Pillars. The ref will say Legends ball. Timeout on the floor. It's been a slow start for the Legends, who have been one of the most fantastic teams here in the Final 8. Giving Rivers Hoopers their first loss in 2 years in a thrilling blockbuster game. And One Sport TV brought you all the actions here yesterday in the city of Port Harcourt. And today, Legends, Pillars, under 5 to play here in the first. Scoreline, KANO 12, Legends 6. And now let's look at the table here in Port Harcourt. Legends, first, second, Rivers Hoopers. Boko City Chiefs sitting third. Now University sitting fourth. These are your top 4. The top 4 teams will return back to the city of Port Harcourt to battle for who will be crowned league champions. Thomas Agbo steps on the floor for Lagos Legends. And Emmanuel Obande is also in for the first time. Obande going up, missing. Harrison with the rebound. Shea pushing the ball down for Pillars. Shea to Harrison. Chibuzo, Azoma to Yusuf. And Yusuf will miss. The ball gets in the hands of Thomas. On the other end is Lawrence. To the cutting Thomas. Thomas will connect for 2. And Thomas coming off the bench will look to change this game for Lagos Legends. Thomas Agbo has been a fantastic player so far for Lagos Legends. Coming off the bench, he has been bringing a lot of energy anytime he steps on the floor. Azoma steps in, shoots, missing. Legends ball. Patrick Abba had 19 points yesterday against Rivers Hoopers. Thomas being guarded by Shea. Thomas gets to the middle, stops, goes up, and 2 is good. And just like that, Legends are back in the game. Shea bringing the ball down. Under 4 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Yusuf gets to the middle, goes up. Yusuf will score 2. The lead is back up to 4. Under 4 minutes here to play in the first. Thomas connecting Emmanuel. Patrick driving. Patrick can't finish. The ball up front. Azoma shoots. Missing. The ball in the hands of Shea. Shea looking to calm things down for his team. Yusuf to Azoma. Azoma being guided by Lawrence Modupe. Azoma goes up for 3. Missing. Lawrence with the rebound to Thomas. Thomas to Lawrence. Lucky. Shoot. And referee calls foul and a technical foul. As Samuel Chichi and Toby Bello steps in, and Patrick Abba and Lawrence Bodupe steps out. Azoma steps to shoot the technical free throw. Missing the first. Under 3 minutes to play here in the first. Pillars up by 4. Dennis in the game for Kano Pillars. Azoma wants the ball. Azoma to Tanko. Bello in the game for Kano Pillars. Dennis. Chibuzo. Chibuzo goes up and connects for 2. Thomas pushing the ball down. Slows down. Gets the ball to the cutting Lucky. Lucky turns and shoot, missing. Azoma will secure the rebound. Azoma bringing the ball down for Kano Pillars. Under 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. Azoma trying to find the cutting Chibuzo, but the ball went off the foot of Lucky. Pillars will return possession. Under 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. The scoreline: Kano Pillars 16, Legends 10. Bello to Chibuzo. Back to Dennis. Chibuzo wants the ball in the paint. Dennis goes up. Missing. Thomas on the other end. Kano Pillars are looking to slow down Thomas Agbo as he loves to push the ball down off rebounds. And now Kano Pillars forcing Lagos Legends to play the half-court offense. Thomas getting to the middle, kicks to Ochichi. Ochichi shoots. Missing. Rebound Yusuf Tanko. And Dennis bringing the ball down for Kano Pillars. Dennis driving is blocked, but the referee will call foul. Dennis on the line for Pillars, missing the first free throw. 55 seconds left here in the first quarter. The scoreline: Kano Pillars 16, Lagos Legend 10. Dennis missing the second free throw. Obanda with the rebound. Lost the ball. Bello with the rebound. A foul is scored. 46 seconds left in the first quarter. Kano Pillars with a 6-point lead. Bello will look to inbound. Gets the ball to Thomas Agbo. Thomas bringing the ball down for the Legends. Directing traffic. Thomas being guarded by Dennis. Gets the ball. What a good pass by Thomas to Toby. Toby will miss. On the other end, Dennis pushing the ball down. Dennis missing. Ochichi. Ochichi to Thomas. Thomas lost the ball. Dennis again to Yusuf Musa. Yusuf Musa will score, and the foul is called with 9 seconds left. Pillars up by 8. What a slow start by the Legend team, who are yet to lose a game here in the final 8. A lot is happening right here in the final 8, and all the actions is brought to you by One Sport TV. Yusuf Musa scores, and now 6 seconds. Aribo being guarded by Yusuf. A second left. No, the clock ran out. End of first quarter. KANO Pillars with a 9-point lead. And when this game resumes, it's going to be Lagos Legend 10, KANO Pillars 19. It's been a surprising quiet start for Lagos Legends as the KANO Pillars came out with intensity, purpose, and that old school physicality, leading 19-10 after the first quarter here in Port Harcourt. The Legends, who have looked composed and fluid all final 8, struggles to find rhythm early. Rushing possessions, cold shooting have slowed down the Legends. Patrick Alba still trying to settle in the game. But the Pillars defense, anchored by Yusuf Tanko and Chibuzo, has been all tight. KANO Pillars are playing their most controlled basketball so far here in Port Harcourt. Azamadike is dictating the tempo, spreading the floor, setting up teammates. Harrison continues to shine. While Tanko, Yusuf Tanko, has dominated the pen with his Jump shot. And with this kind of start, the legend will seek to find how to get back into this one. But we know the legend. Once Patrick Alba gets into the game, once Tolani Buhari finds his spark, it's going to be a tough one for the Pillars team. But until then, Kano Pillars leading by 9 points. Bello will seek to inbound, gets the ball to Okito. Okito going up, missing. Patrick lost the rebound. And now Dennis has the ball. Dennis. Bello shooting. Missing. Last touch, Pillars. Legends ball. Thomas for Lagos Legend, being guarded by Dennis. Screen by Chimka. Patrick. Being guarded by Bello. Crossover. Patrick spins. Patrick driving. Lost the ball. Okito couldn't handle the ball. Ball back to Legend. Patrick still struggling, trying to find himself in this one. Thomas bringing the ball down for the Legends. And now you can see how Kano Pillars have slowed down the Legends, forcing them to play half-court offense as Patrick misses from the corner, but Lawrence will secure the rebound. Thomas driving, kicks back to Lucky. Lucky connects on the three. And that can be the spark the Legend needs to get back into this one. And the lead is down to 6. Under 8 minutes here in the second quarter. Bello gets the ball to Chibuzo. Azoma turns and shoots. Missing. Chimka with the rebound. No. Dennis has the ball. Chibuzo wants the ball. Chibuzo has the ball. Chibuzo has been doubled. Chibuzo back to Dennis. Dennis going up, is blocked by Thomas. Chibuzo goes up, draws the foul. Chibuzo will head to the free throw line for 2. Lagos Legend yet to lose a game here in the final 8. All actions brought to you by One Sport TV. Chibu's on the line for Kano Pillars. Connects on the first free throw. Missing the second. Chibuzo will get his rebound. And now, Pillars will look to attack. Dennis. Tolani back in the game for the Legend. And now, Lucky. To Patrick. Patrick scoring on the other end for the Legend. The lead is down to 5. Under 7 minutes to play here in the second. Dennis. being guarded by Tolani Buhari. Dennis to Azoma, gets a screen. Foul called. And Okito is on the floor. Okito is slow to be back on his feet. Yusuf Tanko back on the floor for Chibuzo. Azoma almost lost the ball, but Pillars will retain. Yusuf turns and shoots. Missing. Rebound, Chimka Garba. Tolani to Patrick. Patrick looking to drive. Patrick. And the foul is scored. Foul on the floor. Lucky looking to inbound. Lucky gets the ball to Tolani. Tolani gets to the middle. Tolani to Lawrence. Lawrence try to find Chimka Garba. Turnover. Under 6 minutes left here in the second quarter. The scoreline is Lagos Legend 15, Kano Pillars 20. A slow start by the Legends, but trying to find their footing right here in the second quarter. Harrison goes up, connects on the 3. And the lead is up to 8. Tolani bringing down the ball. Gets the ball to Patrick. Patrick driving. Patrick goes up, draws the foul. And Patrick will head to the free throw line for 2. Patrick score on the first free throw. But missed the second. Shea bringing down the ball for Pillars. Pressure defense by Tolani Buhari. Okito being guarded by Lawrence. Azoma has the ball. Back to Okito. Okito going up. Okito scores for Pillars. And the lead is up to 9. Patrick to Tolani. Tolani short fake. Turnover. Oh. Aribo stepping in for Lucky Superb. Coach Michael Ikima. Michael will be wondering the tactics to use to get his team back in the game. Yesterday, he did the magic, giving Hoopers their first loss in 2 seasons here in the league. Hoopers, who were yet to lose in 2 years, lost to the hands of the Legends, led by Coach Michael Ikima, assisted by Coach Benjamin Nenge. Aribo bringing the ball down for the Legends. Gets the ball to Chimka Garba. Good defense by Shea as Chimka Garba draws the foul. Chimka will head to the free throw line with 4 minutes, 21 seconds left in the second quarter. A win here for KANO Pillars will change things up right here in the city of Port Harcourt as teams are in the final stretch of the final 8 trying to find their footing on the league table, seeking for a top 4 finish and a chance to come back right here in the city of Port Harcourt for the final 4. Azoma being guarded by Aribo. Azoma backing down Aribo, turns, goes up. Can't finish but draws the foul. So Azoma will head to the free throw line for 2. Knocks down the free throw. And the lead is back to 9. Patrick, being guarded by Harrison, almost lost the ball. Last touch, Pillars. The ref will say, Legends ball. Aribo will shoot. Mason. Rebound Yusuf Tanko. Gets to Shea. Shea bringing the ball down for KANO Pillars. Gets the ball to Harrison. Harrison turns the corner. Harrison driving. Can't finish. Rebound Patrick. Patrick. Under 4 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Tolani being guarded by Shea. Gets the ball to Chimka Garba. Chimka lost the ball. Harrison. Into the hands of Azoma DK. Azoma to Shea. Shea to Yusuf. Yusuf being guarded by Bright Akwete, who is in the game for Lagos Legend. Harrison shoots. Connects on the 3. And the lead is up to 12. 3 minutes left here in the second quarter. With the Pillars, give Lagos Legends their first loss here in the final 8. Patrick goes up. Mason. Tolani with the rebound. To Chimka. Back to Tolani. Tolani gets in the middle. Goes up. Connects on the 2. And the lead is back to 10. Tolani looking to be aggressive with 2 minutes left here in the second quarter. As Azoma DK is being guarded by Aribo. Azoma, crossover. Azoma goes up. Missing. Bright. No, Chimka lost the ball. Okito with the ball to Yusuf. Yusuf gets to the middle. Shoots. Missing. Another rebound by Okito. Okito goes back, scores 2. And the lead is back to 12. Tolani on the other end. Can't finish. Azoma with the rebound. Bringing the ball down for Pillars. Azoma to Shea. Shea driving. Shea will finish. The lead is up to 14. Under 2 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Chimka bringing the ball down for the Legends. Tolani to Chimka. Chimka goes up. Chimka will reduce the deficit to 12. 1 minute and 20 seconds left here in the first quarter. Shea bringing the ball down for Pillars. Shea to Harrison. Harrison to Okito. And now Azoma has the ball. 1 minute left here in the first half. Okito lost the ball. And now Tolani to Aribo. Aribo driving. Back to Tolani. Tolani will finish. The lead is being called to 10. 53 seconds left here in the second quarter. And now Coach Abubakar Usman will call time for Pillars. .49 seconds left here in the first half. The scoreline, Lagos Legend 24, Kano Pillars 34. A slow start by the Legend team, who are undefeated here in the final 8. And the Pillars looking to give the Legends their first loss here in the final 8, as Shea bringing the ball down, passing to Harrison for Kano Pillars. Yusuf Ogunjimi on the floor for Kano Pillars for the first time. 30 seconds left. Yusuf shooting. Tolani. Ball back to the hands of Harrison. Harrison turnover. Lucky. Trying to find Aribo. Back to Tolani. 15 seconds left here in the first half. Lucky. Lucky with a turnover, trying to get an entry pass. On the other end, Yusuf is blocked by 2 seconds. Bright, 1 second, no. And with that, the first half comes to a close with Lagos Legend 24, Kano Pillars 34. And when this game resumes, it's going to be Lagos Legends 24, Kano Pillars 34. But let's take a look at the final 8 table after 5 days here in Port Harcourt. Lagos Legends sits on top. Rivers Hoopers, the host team, in second place. Boko City Chiefs, third. Now University sits in fourth. That's your top 4. Nigerian Custom, 5th. Kano Pillars, 6th. Hoops and Reed, 7th. And Kwara Falcons, yet to win a game here in Port Harcourt, are in 8th place. The 8 teams here in Port Harcourt are the top 8 teams in the country, battling for a top 4 finish. The top 4 teams will come back to battle for who will be crowned league champions. And the league champions will go on to represent Nigeria at the Basketball African League. It's the fourth quarter right here in the city of Port Harcourt. Lagos Legends, KANO Pillars fighting. 7 minutes left here in the fourth. Chibos are going up, scoring for KANO Pillars. The lead is up to 12. Under 7 minutes to play. KANO Pillars looking, missing. Chibuzo pulls back. The lead is up to 14. And the Pillars are looking to give Legends their first defeat here in Port Harcourt. Aribo missing. Lucky missing. Bello with tip back for Legends. The lead is down to 12. Under 7 minutes to play here in the fourth. Dennis bringing the ball down for Pillars. Harrison stops, shoots, missing. Patrick with the rebound. Patrick pushing down the ball for Legends. Gets the ball to Toby. Toby. Turnover. A travel violation is called on Toby Bello. As Legends were looking to push things off, the turnover will slow things down for them. And Pillars. Shea on the floor for Pillars. Ame Eje. They call him Okito. The veteran leader, Azomadike on the floor. Chibuzo. And Shea. These are the five looking to land. Legends. Their first loss. Harrison goes up, missing. The ball into the hands of Azomadike. Turnover. Legends ball. Under 6 minutes left to play here in the fourth. Legends down 12. Tolani bringing down the ball for the Legends. Being guarded by Shea. Patrick turns the corner. Patrick lost the ball. And now KANO bringing down the ball. Shea. Shea looking to organize things for his team. Gets the ball to Azomadike. Lost ball. Legends. Chimka bringing down the ball. Chimka going up. Tolani to Aribo. Aribo driving. And it's foul. 5 minutes left. And KANO Pillars looking to give Lagos Legends their first loss here in the city of Port Harcourt. The final 5 minutes of this game brought to you by One Sport TV. It's Lagos Legends, KANO Pillars. KANO fighting for a top four spot. Thomas to Tolani. Tolani goes up, missing. Patrick goes up, missing. Another rebound, no. Shea pushing down the ball to Bello. Bello looks to settle things down. Under 5 to play here in the fourth. Azoma being guarded by Bello. Gets the ball to Okito. Okito to Azoma. Azoma goes up. Missing. Okito with the rebound. Okito. Okito shoots. Connects for 3. Okito giving KANO Pillars a 15-point lead. Late in the fourth. Chimka driving. Tolani. Tolani missing. Pillars has possession. And Azoma is on the floor. And Coach Michael Ikima will call timeout. Looking to bring up a new strategy. Right now, everything is working for KANO Pillars. And the time is running. The time is against Coach Michael and the Legends team as Kano Pillars building a 15-point lead, looking, seeking to give the Legends their first loss here in Port Harcourt. And One Sport TV is here to bring all the actions closer to you. Coach Abubakar Usman, coach of the Kano Pillars. Assist Coach Ibrahim Maku, urging his team. When we interviewed Coach Ibrahim Maku, he said, everybody in the final 8 is beatable. The top 8 teams are battling here. And right now, Kano Pillars have 2 wins so far. And we'll be looking to make this 3 if they can hold on for 4 minutes. Shea bringing down the ball. Shea being guarded by Tolani, gets the ball to Bello. Bello being guarded by Patrick Alba, turns the corner. Bello shoots, missing. Chimka couldn't get hold of the ball. And Yusuf Musa almost lost the ball. A foul is scored. An offensive foul is scored. Under 4 to play. The scoreline is Legends 48. Kano Pillars 63. Tolani for the Legends. Gets the ball to Chimka. Chimka turns, spins. Chimka being guarded by Okito. Good defense by Okito. And the foul is called on Chimka Garba. And Kano Pillars know how to do this in the final 8. You can see last year they gave Boko City Chiefs a loss in the final 8 to shake up things. But things they can't shake up things for the Legends. They're only looking to improve their stance and make a top 4 finish. As Shea looking to bring down the ball. Tolani putting pressure. Patrick on Bello. You can see the Legends fighting. Thomas guarding Yusuf Musa. Ball pressure. Thomas on Yusuf Musa. Shea turns the corner, shoots, air ball. Patrick with the rebound, pushes down to Tolani, but no. Yusuf Musa will disrupt the pass. Under 4 to play here in the 4th. Kano Pillars holding on to a 15-point lead. Kano Pillars wants to give Legends their first loss here in the city of Port Harcourt. Tolani will look to inbound. Can the Legends come back, being down 15 points with under 4 minutes to play in the 4th? Aribo. Another turnover. Everything working for Kano Pillars right now. Legends looking to press. Ball pressure. Okito being guarded. Okito turns the corner. Okito driving. Kicks to Bello. Bello going up. Missing. Okito, no. Okito fouled Chimka Garba on the rebound. And Kano Pillars are over the limit as Chimka walks down to the free throw line. 2 minutes, 56 seconds left on the clock. Chimka misses the first free throw. Coming up next is Now University going up against the host team, Rivers Hoopers. Lawrence coming back on the floor for Chimka Garba. Legend looking to press full court. Sheyi Okito dribbling down the ball. Okito being guarded. Okito almost lost the ball into the hands of Sheyi. Sheyi being guarded by Tolani. Turns, spins. Sheyi gets to the middle, goes up and is blocked by Thomas, but the referee will call foul. Under 3 minutes to play here in the fourth. Sheyi on the free throw line for KANO Pillars. Tolani goes up, missing. Lawrence to Thomas. Lawrence goes up, missing. Okito with the rebound, pushes down to Bello. KANO Pillars looking, seeking, and Sheyi connects. And the lead is up to 17. Samuel Chichi on the floor for Lagos Legend. Turns, shoots, connects, and the lead is down to 14. Under 2 to play here in the fourth. KANO Pillars want to fight their way back into the final 8. The veteran is back on the floor. Zoma Dike. What a move. Gets the ball to Dennis. Dennis almost lost the ball. Dennis turns the ball over with a backcourt violation. You can see the legends fighting. They are never giving up spirit. Thomas being guarded by Azoma Dike. Turnover. Pillars ball. 90 seconds left in the game. Will Lagos Legends down by 14 points as Coach Abubakar Usman will call time for Pillars. Let's look at the table after 5 days here in the city of Port Harcourt. Your top 4: Legends, Hoopers, Chiefs, and the Nice Spartans. 90 seconds left here in the fourth. Legends down 14. Harrison will look to inbound. Harrison gets the ball to Dennis. Ball pressure by Thomas. Dennis. Pillars lost the ball. Good pressure by the rookie. Brenda Sinclair pushing the ball down. Sinclair looking to drive. Back to Ochichi. Ochichi turns. Ochichi to Lawrence, another turnover. On the other end, Harrison. But Ariba will chase down to disrupt the pass. 1 minute, 10 seconds left on the clock. Legends down 14. Harrison will look to inbound. Harrison to Bello. Bello, being guarded by Ochichi, goes up. And Bello will score. And the lead is up to 16. Thomas pushing the ball down. It's fouled. Pillars are over the limit. Both teams are actually over the limit. So any foul by both teams will send both teams to both free throw lines. Thomas connects on the first. Under a minute to play here in the fourth. Bello with the rebound. Okito can't finish. Thomas pushing. Another turnover. Bello on the other end. Scores for Pillars. And just like that, KANO Pillars are walking away as Ochichi connects on the three. And the lead is back to 14. Azama being guarded full court by the rookie, Sinclair. The good thing about Legends beating Hoopers is if both are tied, if both teams have the same wins, Legends will have an edge over Hoopers on head-to-head. So if Legends will lose this one and win tomorrow, Legends will still sit top and Hoopers will be second, heading into the Final Four. I think the position many teams will be battling for will be the fourth position. It's looking like maybe 3 teams will be tied on the fourth position. And the head-to-head rule will come to play. When 3 teams are tied, according to FIBA rules, you don't go to point differential first. You go to head-to-head. So if 3 teams are tied, Team A, Team B, and Team C, they will check the result. Who won more games when Team A played Team B and Team C? If Team A has a win on Team B and C, then Team A will qualify. But if both have only one win against each other, then we go to point difference. And with that, KANO Pillars will give Lagos Legends their first loss here in the Final 8. Coming up next, It's now University Spartans. Rivers Hoopers. All action brought to you by One Sport TV.
How much is one weapon ball?
It's blessed.
It's blessed, yeah.
Yeah. Don't use it. Put it on the shelf.
Exactly.
What's your name, brother?
Weather.